It's a lion's den of new teachers, sensory issues, lots of sensory issues, bullying, pushing in the school playground, different teachers. It was awful for him, the sensory side of it. And I think children start to notice differences as they get older. I think it becomes a bit more dog-eat-dog world kind of thing. And he lost it. We started having lots of mornings where William would just refuse to go in, stomach ache, sickness, hiding under the duvet, lots of rage, would lock all the doors and hide the keys, destroy his room, hide his school uniform. William was getting quite poorly. He didn't want to live necessarily. He really went into rage or just real depression. It was horrendous. It was a very, very dark time for our family. And I watched a boy go from, I'm not doing anything, to suddenly chat and put a little thing into the comments, and then eventually the microphone would go and he'd answer a question, and then the camera would just slightly go on, and he did it all himself. He'd start talking about school again and learning, and yeah, mum, did you know, listen to this is a rainforest, and yeah, and I saw such a change in him. It was amazing. I can't praise it enough. The people are lovely, his friends, there's no judgment going on, they're very supportive. I'll see the same names coming up like, hi Will, or they start talking in the chat room. He's going through a massive personal journey. We're still waiting for ASD diagnosis. We're not over, but hand on heart, Minerva turned it round. He's got a sparkle in his eye, and every day he logs on to Minerva, and there is not any fight to do it. I mean, you're getting him out of bed is one thing, but that's teenage problems. But he logs on, he's engaged. There's always something from that day he will share with me about Minerva, be it a social thing, a funny thing, or something from a lesson. And it's given him belief in himself again, because he does love learning, and that's something I knew about Will. He loves learning, and that's my anger, that they took that away from him. And why should a child who does engage with learning and has a mind that's so inquisitive, why can't they be allowed to use that and learn? Minerva's given him that ability to engage in learning in his way, how Will likes to do it. And that's the difference in him. He is a different child. Sometimes you're thrown a curveball, and the curveball for me was William just not going to school and everything falling apart. But it's then how you pick yourself up, and there is an answer out there. It's just finding it and having the strength to try and battle through the real dark days, to fight for your child. And something like Minerva, there is an alternative, and it's okay. And it's really frightening because it doesn't conform to the norm. You don't get, oh, they didn't do that in Minerva, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, because it works for my child, and it's brilliant, yeah.